Hello dear students, I welcome you all in today's English class where we are going to start the chapter A Bicycle in Good Repair where we left yesterday. Common sense continued to whisper to me, "Stop him before he does any more mischief. You have a right to protect your own property from the ravages of a lunatic." Lunatic meaning mad person. Though the man who was doing all the mischief with his bicycle, he was not at all a mechanic. Moreover, he was getting it that he did not know anything, and his common sense was telling him again and again to stop him doing mischief and problem on his bicycle. Your own property from the ravages of a lunatic. You have complete right to save your property from any mad person, because the mechanic was considered as a mad one only because he knew nothing, but he was opening his cycle properly. Take him by the scruff of the neck and kick him out of the gate. He said, take your bicycle from him and just it is your duty to save your property from him. Common sense was telling it to him again and again. You should snatch your cycle. But I am weak when it comes to hurting other people's feeling, and I let him muddle on. But he said he was somewhere weak to disturb some other's feelings, because when he was asking him loudly, then definitely he was hurting him, and he was weak enough to hurt someone. He gave me looking for the rest of the screws. He said screws had a knack of turning up when you least expected them, and that now he would see to the chain. Now he was searching for the screws, and he said it used to be the habit of the screws to not to be disappear when people are searching for him. He tightened it till it would not move. Next he loosened it until it was twice as loose as it was before. First he tied it so tightly, then he loosed it. So, meaning he was just experimenting with his cycle, and he, instead of knowing everything, he was unable to stop him. Then he said, we had better think about getting the front wheel back into its place again, because he did not know anything how to do, what to do in that. So finally he said that I am now getting the front wheel where I have taken it out. I am going to resettled it there only. I held the fork open and he worried with the wheel. So he started doing it. The boy was also helping him to settle down his wheel. At the end of 10 minutes, I suggested he should hold the fork. Then, because he was unable to fix that wheel, so I suggested him, you please hold its handle, the fork is the handle, and I will do this, and that I should handle the wheel, and we changed places. The man knew nothing about cycling, about the mechanism of cycling, so I suggested him, you hold this, and then we changed the places. At length we did get the thing into position, and the moment it was in position, he burst out laughing. When we changed the position, we get into position, the moment he started laughing. I said, what's the joke? He said, well, I am an ass. So the boy could not understand what was the matter to laugh in that. He couldn't understand, so he said, what was the matter? It was the first thing he had said that made me respect him. I asked him what had led him to the discovery. He said, I am an ass, and this thing, the boy was very happy, because the boy was also considering him like that, and the boy was happy that at least he was ready to understand it. It was a good thing. He said, we have forgotten the balls. I looked for my hat. It was lying topsy-turvy in the middle of the path. He was of a cheerful disposition. He said, well, we must put back all we can find and trust to Providence. Now he said, first of all, we had forgotten about the ball. and he said that balls will definitely would be there in the head, but actually it was not there because the hat was in the turning position. He said whatever we could arrange, we will try to fix it. Thank you everyone.